Hello baseball fans. This video features my Mets all-time team through the 2018 season. I've determined the team using some very basic baseball statistics. Please keep an eye out for a video that I'll call Al's All-Time Stat Details, which will describe how this is done. For now, here are the Mets through 2018. Pitching for the Mets, of course, is Tom Seaver. The card shown for him is Topps 1968. Tom Seaver played for the Mets for 12 years, from 1967 to 1977, and then again in 1983. He made the All-Star team 10 of these 12 years. He was Rookie of the Year in 1967. He led his league in ERA during 3 of his years with the Mets, and he led the league in strikeouts during 5 of them. He won the Cy Young Award in 1969, 1973, and 1975. He led the Mets to both the 1969 and 1973 World Series. Almost all of his years were exceptional, so he accumulated a huge amount of points by the system that I use, more than twice the amount of points that the second best Mets pitcher accumulated. In fact, his point total is so high that he's the 3rd highest pitcher in his league during the past 60 years. He was inducted to the Baseball Hall of Fame in 1992. Catching for the Mets is Mike Piazza. The card shown for him is Topps 2000. He was with the Mets for 8 years, from 1998 to 2005, and made the All-Star team 6 of these. His first 6 years with the team had tremendous stats, especially for a catcher, and especially for the Mets, which have had very few great offensive players. In his 8 years, Mike Piazza accumulated more points by my method than seen by any other Mets career other than David Wright, who had 5 additional seasons with the team. Mike Piazza was the offensive leader of the Mets team during his era, and that included a run to the 2000 World Series. He's considered to be one of, if not the greatest hitting catchers in baseball history, and he was inducted into the Baseball Hall of Fame in 2016. At first base is Keith Hernandez. His card is from Topps 1989. Keith Hernandez was with the Mets for 7 years, from 1983 to 1989, making the All-Star team 3 of these. His first 5 years were excellent statistically. He was a key contributor to the Mets' 1986 championship team and also an important part of the 1988 division-winning team. Edgardo Alfonzo is at second base. The card shown for him is Topps 1999. He was with the Mets for 8 years, from 1995 to 2002, and he had several excellent offensive seasons, making the All-Star team in 2000. He was a major contributor to the success of the 1999 playoff and 2000 World Series teams. David Wright, of course, is at third base. The card shown for him is Topps 2015. David Wright played 14 seasons for the Mets from 2004 through 2018, and he had 8 excellent seasons statistically, making the All-Star team 7 times. His offensive point total is the highest for the team. At shortstop, the Mets have Jose Reyes. His card is from Topps 2005. Jose Reyes played 12 years with the Mets, from 2003 to 2011, and then again in 2016 through 2018. He had 6 very good offensive years during his first run with the team. In 2011, he won the batting title. He led the league in stolen bases for 3 straight years, from 2005 to 2007, and he made the All-Star team 4 years as a Met. Darryl Strawberry is the Mets' first outfielder. The card shown for him is Topps 1989. Darryl Strawberry is with the Mets for 8 years, from 1983 to 1990. In 1983, he was the Rookie of the Year. He was on the All-Star team 7 times as a Met, and he had several very good statistical years, his numbers being buoyed in my system by his home run totals as opposed to his batting average. He led the National League in home runs in 1988. He's also a key contributor to the Mets' 1986 championship team and an important part of the 1988 division-winning team. Carlos Beltran is my second Mets outfielder. The card shown for him is Topps 2005. Carlos Beltran played with the Mets for 7 seasons from 2005 to 2011 during the prime of his career. He made the All-Star team 5 of these seasons, and most of his years with the Mets were very good statistically. Cleon Jones is my third Mets outfielder. The card shown for him is Topps 1967. Isn't that a beautiful card? That's one of my favorite baseball cards. Cleon Jones played with the Mets for 12 seasons, briefly in 1963, then again from 1965 through 1975. He had a couple excellent offensive years, and he made the 1969 All-Star team. He accumulated points through some above-average seasons during his long tenure with the team, and also was a key offensive player for the 1969 World Series championship team. The next Mets page includes the 6 top pitchers and 3 top hitters who did not make the first team. Players on page 2 include Jerry Koosman with the 1969 Topps card, Dwight Gooden with the 1989 Topps card, Jacob deGrom with the 2016 Topps card. Note the point totals on the left side. Jacob deGrom is in 4th place now among Mets pitchers. Following the 2017 season, he wasn't on the team, but his point total during his Cy Young season in 2018 was so great that it moved him up above the 5th, 6th, and 7th pitchers into 4th place for the Mets. The next pitcher for the Mets is Al Leiter. Al Leiter is seen with the 2003 Topps card. He's followed by John Matlack, who you see with the 1973 Topps card, and then you see Sid Fernandez, who's seen with the 1985 Topps card. The 3 hitters on the team include Howard Johnson, who you see here with the Topps 1985 card, then Kevin McReynolds with the 1987 Topps card, and John Olerud with the 1999 Topps card. The current Met with the best chance to make the team soon is Noah Syndergaard. If he can put together numbers slightly better than last season this year, he'll be able to pass Sid Fernandez in points according to the system that I use. Well, that's all I have today for my all-time Mets team. Please let me know if you enjoyed this by hitting like. I've done calculations and have baseball card pages for all teams, and I'll do similar postings for the additional teams if there's interest. So please share this with others and subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Thank you.